shaky. Really, really worried about my wine. But at the same time, I'm so excited to try this. It's nice and chilled. Wow.
Business class customers are requested to remain seated, waiting by the short of boarding. Thank you.
Do check out my other video on what it was like boarding. We had to take a coach to the plane, and unfortunately there was no tunnel that leads us straight to the plane. This was my first time to experience this. Nevertheless, this kind gentleman holding my red bag actually assisted me carrying my luggage all the way to the plane.
Hi, I'm okay. Okay, this is for 1A. Thank you. You're welcome.
Today's video is all about what kind of service we get as soon as we board the plane and a quick seat tour of what it's like flying in this plane. I always take the first seat closest to the cockpit just because for me I feel like this has less turbulence and I get first dibs on the menu. As you can see here, the flight attendants are always attentive to anything that you need, and in a while they're going to be offering me drinks. So let me show you how the plane works. You do press this button if you want to get your water. It's a bit silly because it won't close. Then if you want to watch your screen, or if you want to watch something on the screen, you have to press this. I think mine is on the other side. Okay, and then if you want to recline your seat, you just press these buttons. And that's pretty much it. There's more storage here, I think. Oh no, there's a remote. Also, when you board the plane, you have the usual 2 pillows. This one. And then it also comes with a blanket. But I honestly don't think I'm going to be needing the blanket because it's quite warm. I'm already feeling the tropical weather in Manila. And I'm very, very happy because the plane is actually not full. Unlike the plane that I took from the UK to Doha, it was jam-packed, but check this out, there's no one here. So I'm quite pleased. Do stick around, I'm gonna actually check out the back part of the plane. I'm actually sitting in 1K again. This is absolutely my favorite seat. This is just behind the cockpit as well. This is the first. Actually, this is the front row seat, so I like it here because there's less turbulence. Definitely a lot of leg room.
We offer you a welcome beverage. We do have a fresh orange juice in Chilano next to water, sparkling water, or perhaps a champagne.
Right when I get settled on my seat, first thing, I love a good freshly squeezed orange juice. No sugar, it's all natural. I just think that's something really refreshing to have just before the plane takes off. Of course, you do have the option to have champagne and wine, but for me, I like to keep it fresh as I'll be flying lots and lots of hours. So here we are with business class. This is the toilet, some facial mist, lotion.
Good morning, this is your captain. Please arm the door for departure and cross-check. Thank you.
And as you can see, a lot smaller. The plane is not as new as when I flew from the UK to Doha. Everything is really tight. Unfortunately, I will not be having the Q suite, but nevertheless, the Filipino hospitality is so great. So I'm gonna do the deed and then let's go back to our seat because we're about to take off. I've barely been gone, but as you'll see shortly, my orange juice and water is already waiting for me. They also ask you if you want sparkling or still, so that's quite a nice option. In a while, you're going to hear the flight attendant assist me with my order. That's going to be a long list, so stay tuned and you'll hear everything that's on the menu.
No worries, in this flight, you have a plenty of time.
How long is the flight?
7 hours and 50 minutes. So you have a lot of time.
My flight is about 7 hours and 50 minutes, so that's like 8 hours up in the air. Right now, I'm doing my best to finish my orange juice as we are about to take off, and my drinks will be collected.
I would like to ask, how would you like your flight to be because you're sleepy?
Actually, I'm awake. I'd rather stay awake so I can sleep than
Okay, no worries.
for the food, what are my options?
We do have a light option over here, and this is the dinner lunch option.
Okay, I'll try your soup of the day.
So prawn tofu. You'll have the soup. How about for your main entree?
Asian tuna tartar.
For the appetizer.
Please let us know if there's anything that we can do to make your flight more
Chicken
comfortable.
adobo.
Thank you.
I'll have the pan-fried lemongrass.
Any dessert for you?
Yes, please. The Basque cheesecake. Actually, both look good. Which one would you recommend?
I love the trio.
Oh no. Yeah, let's try the cheese.
Okay. I hope you like it as well.
I hope so.
And for your water, do you prefer the still water or sparkling water?
سبحان الذي سخر لنا
try this is my
هذا
favorite
وما كنا
The
له
cardamom,
مدركين
along with the meal.
وإنا إلى
Yes,
ربنا
can I have it
لمنقلبون.
cold? Cold, yeah. The saffron.
The saffron.
So, what we got in there?
After the safety video, I'll be back shortly for you. After the safety
Yes.
video.
Can I also one last? Can I
No worries,
also
I'll be
get
back shortly.
the cafe latte, but
Cafe.
cold? So this is for me to stay awake the whole day.
Okay, no worries.
We need to make
Cafe latte cold as well.
So better than that one.
After the safety video, I'll be back to you shortly to reconfirm everything.
We're here to make the greatest safety film for one of the most
So honestly, the service here is amazing. They also welcome me with a nice towel. Honestly, I want to put this on my face. I know, this is meant for the hands, but I've been traveling more than 10 hours at this point. I just needed something refreshing and something to wake me up. I was feeling really sticky at this point. I've just been traveling for so many hours. I don't know if you've noticed, but all the seats around me are completely empty. But on my way to Doha from the UK, it was so full. It's really nice. I love having fresh orange juice. I have to admit, flying back to the Philippines was a bit tricky because the rules and restrictions are always changing. This paper applies to both foreigners and locals. We have to fill up this card. It's called an arrival card. Check out my other video. I show you what's inside this goodie bag. They also provide you with a protective kit, but I didn't bother to open it because it's just additional plastic. It's items you should already have, like a face mask and hand sanitizer. And of course, my favorite pillow, Love, Work, Travel, Repeat. So when you board the plane, they give you this arrival card. This is for the immigration of the Philippines. So I might as well fill it up now before we take off so that I don't have to think about it and I can enjoy my meals. I hope you stick around and let's check out what the food is like here on this plane from Doha to Manila. I'll see you on the next video where we enjoy some food and drinks. Bye!